If you're here today because you want to work on your issues and you need help, then tell me you're in. Now, if you don't want to be in this hospital and you're here to please somebody outside the hospital, or you don't want to lose your job, or you don't want to go to jail, then you can choose to be out and there'll be no consequences and no penalty. Choosing to be out is more of a courtesy, letting me and the rest of the group know that you're not here to waste our time. Is everybody with me? John! John, good morning. Glad to have you here. Listen, why don't you get in a circle?
I'm fine over here, thanks.
John? Are you in?
Oh, I'm out.
What brought you to the hospital?
I thought you said that I didn't have to participate if I said I was out.
You know, but I thought you might at least let us know why you're here. You know, most of us have a good reason for being here.
Listen, man. You made a rule, and you turned right around and you broke it. I gave you my answer. What the fuck are you trying to pull here?
You're right. You know what? Let me know when you're ready to talk, okay? Hey, how you doing today, Carlos?
I had my fair share of troubles, you know, kid stuff and whatnot. You see, I was the fastest kid on the block, so I started boosting cars for them. And then eventually they started trusting me for bigger things, so I started, you know, slinging drugs for them.
How'd that make you feel?
Fucking great until I got busted. Before I got locked up, you know, finding a job in my neighborhood was, and now with a record.
Young men fight wars. 18 and 19-year-old kids, mostly, who are willing to risk it all for something bigger. Some of us went because we were bored. The rest went because our country made us go. Some guys were off fighting for the freedom of others, while they didn't even have rights at home. 58,000 Americans never came back from Vietnam, and the lucky ones that did fight that same fight to this very day, tossing and turning throughout sleepless nights. Instead of being ambushed by the Viet Cong, we were attacked by long-haired college kids, some of them younger than we were, who thought they knew something about our war. Tim O'Brien once wrote that a true war story must be completely unbelievable. I'm not sure if mine is or isn't, but it's mine. It happened to me.
Look myself in the mirror and just be happy with myself, you know what I mean? Me, money, it don't mean anything to me.
That was very generous of you today, Carlos. You know, and now you're here, trying to make a difference. Hey, that should tell you something about yourself.
I mean, there I was, with my own kids in the car, my babies, and the arresting officer, he told me, he said he smelled the booze before he even reached the window.
Betsy, can I ask you a question? If your children were that important to you, don't you think you would have put their needs before your desire to drink?
Yeah. They're the most important thing to me now. I'm sobering up, and one day I'm going to get my kids back.